All right. Hello, everyone. This is the Fed League Flash for Monday. What is it? The 6th. All right. Actually, pre-recording this for Sunday, on Sunday before Monday, but yeah, you get the idea. All right. So we got the board. I was gonna try and figure out how to do a Pat McAfee thing, standing up, uh, because, yeah, I have to celebrate the big win over the San Jose Sharks. Anyway, back to the Fed. All right, so here are the standings, and I want to do a little bit of explanation on this because obviously you see the points percentage category is all sorts of cluster. So here's what the skinny is. If you missed last week's edition of Stars and Standings, I talked a little bit about the tiebreakers. So what happens is the first consideration for who's in what place in standings is always points. So that's why Motor City with a 722 point percentage is above Columbus with a perfect point percentage. Okay, so first you have the points. Second is wins, and by wins I mean regulation wins. If you go to the Fed web page, you'll see next to overtime losses, you'll see a category that says RW. That's regulation wins. That is the second tiebreaker. Then the third goes to point percentage, and then we go down to head to head and all that kind of stuff. For example, if like last week both Mississippi and Port Huron had a 2-1-1 record. Port Huron was technically in fourth, Mississippi in fifth because Port Huron won both games head to head. So anyway, that is a little bit of a breakdown as far as the reason why the standings are the way that they are on the Fed web page. I know there's been a lot of comments going, wow, who wrote this? Um, Maybe they should switch what orders. Maybe they should have like games played, then points, and then wins, losses. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, it looks weird because, yeah, you have another situation here. You got Elmira in third with a 467 point percentage and Danbury in second with a 333. So it is what it is. It's just the way it fits out. So teams in red are the teams that are in the playoff positions. And then we have two in the Continental Division and one in the Empire Division. So yeah, and we have our win or loss streaks here in the last column. So there we go. Half the Continental Division has 9 points, but based on that now you go into the percentage and Columbus, Carolina, Mississippi. All right. So that is a brief breakdown on that. It's going to be a shorter video today, and that's okay. All right. Stars of the week. Again, I don't want to say, oh, well, this guy did better than that guy. So I listed them in alphabetical order by last name again, but these are my picks for the top 5 for the week. Starting off with Mario Cavalier, who had the best uh, weekend of any goaltender, stopped 58 of 60 and earned himself 2 wins for the Carolina Thunderbirds. Looked very solid in net, very comfortable. There was a lot of concern as far as is he healthy? Is he recovered from his injury? And he didn't have surgery. He just went with therapy. Is he okay? Yeah, I'd say he's okay. All right, Sam Dabrowski, the new offensive face of the Danbury Hat Tricks, ended up putting up 3 goals and an assist to lead the way. And this is definitely kind of interesting. Not seeing players like Kuznetsov or Ruiz as the top scorer for the hat tricks. No, it's Sam Dabrowski, and he's been quite the find for them. Okay, Hunter Hall. I wanted to give special recognition. He was the only goal scorer this weekend for the Blue Ridge Bobcats, getting himself 2 goals, including a shorty. But not only that, but he is a very tenacious forechecker, uses his speed well, isn't afraid to get into the gritty areas, and he is quickly becoming a favorite player of mine. I see tremendous talent and possibility in Hall's career. So he's off to a really nice start for the Blue Ridge Bobcats, in spite of the Bobcats struggling for right now. They're a first year team. They're trying to find their chemistry. Things will get better in Withville. All right, Tate Leeson, one of the big scorers of the not just of the weekend, but of the season. He leads the league right now. Total of 8 goals, 8 assists, 16 points. He is the number 1 scorer right now. Added 2 goals and 3 assists to his ledger this last weekend in the one game that Watertown played against the Danbury Hat Tricks. He had 5 points and the team scored 6 goals. So, if you're factoring in on 83% of your team's offensive production, that's a pretty good weekend. And then we have Yanni Lariakos, who ended up nodding himself a hattie, adding 2 assists as well for Mississippi as they squeaked by the Baton Rouge Zydeco. And there was some concern from myself included that without Yevdokimov in the lineup, and now without Jake Raleigh as well, that Lariakos' production may fall off a little bit. Nope, that's just not true. Lariakos obviously playing at a very high level, as he has for his entire Fed career. He's been around for, I believe this is his 8th Fed season. I'm going to have to go back and check that. But Lariakos having a wonderful, wonderful year for the Mississippi Seawolves, part of their high-octane offense, and part of the reason why the team is 3-1-1. So there you go. There are 5 stars for the week. And congratulations to those guys, even though I know my accolades really don't mean anything in the grand scheme of things. Still, it's nice to be recognized, right? All right, so that is it. That is Stats and Standings for this week. Next YouTube video will be coming up maybe on Friday, more likely on Saturday, as we recap some of the games. Don't forget, there's a lot of games coming up this week, starting off with a repeat of the previous week, where Columbus goes to Baton Rouge to play 3 games in a row. That's going to be happening again. Poor Baton Rouge. They face Columbus 3 times, and they lose to Mississippi, and then they face Columbus 3 more times. So the good news is it's all at home. Hopefully that those big crowds back home will provide some home cooking, so to speak, and hopefully Baton Rouge can be a little bit more competitive this next time around. But we shall see. But anyway, that series starts on Wednesday. Wednesday, the only game of the night is Columbus, Baton Rouge. Thursday, second game, and Friday is the final game. And then those 2 teams will have Saturday off, and then there's 4 other games on Saturday and 3 other games on Friday. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all you guys tuning in and watching. Thank you for following me on Facebook, Spotify, and Facebook. Maybe I should create that. It becomes Spacebook. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Gary Ryan for the Fed League Flash. Have yourselves a wonderful week. We'll see you back here next Friday or Saturday. And remember, today, later on Spotify, Power Rankings. Take it easy, everyone.